Alright. Audio's included.
What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Reaper here. This is my homeboy Jug. This will be the one of my. Let's say this is my homeboy Jug. They say he's doing a salute. This will be the ultimate. This is my ultimate version of my Tactician Ally Healer build, Darkside edition. I hope you guys enjoyed this build video. Don't say along with my homeboy Jug. Don't say he's going to do a demonstration because I'm going to show you guys. Don't say he's going to tell you exactly what his toughness is, and then with my smart cover and then my healing rate, I'm going to show you exactly how the build is. But first, before we get into the demonstration, I'm going to show you what the build does and how this is explained. This way, Jug can hear how this build is, and how you can hear how this build is. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. So, running the same thing, just like my Reclaimer, I'm running a Caduceus with a Midas. Now, main reason I know you're asking, okay, why are you running a Caduceus and a Midas? Well, the main reason for these two is because I'm just going for the talent rise. So, Midas says each bullet you hit reduces your damage by 1%, and your target damage is reduced by 1%, max of 20. The effect is reduced by 5% per second. So, this is the main reason why I have smart cover. So just think about if I drop the smart cover down and you get out of it, and then the moment I get into it and then get out of it and I start shooting my Midas, it will make you so fucking tanky. It's fucking ridiculous to the point to where it's an annoying ass build just by even just talking about this. This is just by running a Midas. So now Caduceus. Caduceus says each critical hit heals you and your group for 1% of your skill power. Can only hit each player once every 0.20 seconds. So you can run this build. If you're not real comfortable running a smart cover, you can run a pulse. So if I went to my pulse right now, go to here. Okay, my crit chance says 38.80 and my crit damage says 51.80 on my pulse. So mind you, I do not have crit damage mods on this build. I have ally heal. And then if I go directly to my assault rifle, as you can see, it says 6%. My crit damage is 1-on-1. But the majority of this build is not. I'm not running so far as me being a healer. This is a maxed out straight up just all healer all around it. So if you're not really comfortable with the smart cover, you can always go for the pulse. For me, the main reason I went for this build, for a smart cover, because I was doing some testing on it and I had this little theory of an idea, but then at the exact same time, this is a healer build. So if you want to run for healer, go for the pulse. If you want for this, so far as damage reduction, you can go for smart cover. But this way you can run either way how you want to run it with so far as you be even run this build. So now I'm going to go off starting off with the build wise. Vest, I'm running rapid. Decrease cooldowns for healing skills by 15%. So I have a lot of skill haste, and I have a lot of skill haste listed so for this build and a lot of skill power, right? My skill power is almost close to 400,000 because I'm not running a specialized, I'm not running inventive, I'm running a rapid, right? So why rapid? You can run an overdose with this build. You can run a booster shot with this build, but then you gotta keep in mind that you're running rapid because you're not getting so far. How can I put it? You're not getting the overdose, right? Because you're not running vigorous. You can run vigorous with this build if you want to, but for me, I like going for rapid because I want those heals like on point coming back to me, right? So this way, you're constantly healing your team over and over again. And then when you got the Caduceus, and then you put a pulse up and you start shooting with the Caduceus, this gives you another great constant heal over and over again. So it's like you're just constantly healing the fucking team over and over. So it's like you're never running out of health. All right? Mods I'm running. Electronic Mind, Skill Haste. Both of them are 266. All right? Mask I'm running skill power, almost 10,000 on my skill power, and also on the electronic mod, right? I'm running so far as skill haste 3%, 265 so far as my electronics on the mod, and the 1391 on my so far as my electronics that's on my mask. Knee pads, skill power, disrupt resilience, burn resilience, shock resilience. This is the guy roll. And also, I'm running 265 on skill haste. And look at this, y'all. I'm not running self heal because I'm already squishy. I'm running a 6% first stat ally heal. So, like I said, this is for my team. This is for this way. I want to give them the nice ass heal. So this way, when you're playing PvP or playing Last Stand or Dark Zone, you want a team to have a nice ass healer on your team, right? You want ally heal. So this way, it helps your team out. Reason why I don't go for self heal because your toughness is low already. You're gonna pretty much be getting the full health anyway. So yeah. Backpack. I'm running a Tactician's backpack, skill power, disrupt, This is a very nice backpack. I have also skill power on this. The main reason why I went for skill power 267 mod is because I maxed out at 50% on skill haste. So I went for more skill power on this, and I'm running 6% ally heals on this. All right. And just to show you, skill haste, it says 50%. Gloves. I'm using assault rifle, my major, because I'm using, of course, the set of conditions for the healer. So skill haste, crit hit damage, and assault rifle damage. So like I said, if you want to run so far as that using a lot of crits, let's say for your assault rifle, you might want to go for the pulse, because as you can see, it says each crit hit kills you and your group for 1% of your skill power. So I'm at 388,000, close to 400,000 my skill power, right? Because this is my base skill power, because I'm not running a specialized, I'm not running an inventive. I'm basically just running this build. But if you want to, you can reuse any other type of vest you want to for preference. But for me, I like running rapid because I want to keep constantly getting those heals back and back. So every time your team runs inside your heals, guarantee you'll keep constantly getting your heals back and forth. So Jug, just for example, I'm going to show them how good my healing is. I'm going to give them a prime example. What I want you to do is, I'm going to pop, hey Jug, I'm going to run right inside my healing. And then the moment you get inside of it, I want you to just run inside of it, and I'm going to get inside of it. So there goes my healing. He drops down on the ground. He gets into it. I get into it. Now, mind you, I got 50% skill haste. Now, look how fast my healing just came back up, along with rapid. So that's just 2 people. And I just popped that. I'm going to do it again. Shoot it on the ground. Jugs runs into it. He pops his booster. Hey, Jug, go into the ceiling. He gets into it. I get into it. Look at that healing rate. Look at my skill haste. Look how fast my healing rate is coming back. It just keeps coming back, no matter how.
On mine.
They're saying, see, he's still waiting on his. He just popped his. Now I'm gonna pop mine one more time. Now, notice how he had popped his right now. Watch, Jug runs into it. I run into it. Now look at my skill haste. Look how fast it's going because of rapid. Now, mind you, this is just 2 people. He's still raiding on his booster, but I'm constantly getting my defib back and forth. So I'm just constantly getting my heals back and back. So just think about if I was running this and I want to use this gun right here. If I want to use my Caduceus and I want to pop a pulse for him, which means he's going to get the healing from me. He's going to get the healing from my defib. He's going to get also a crit hit chance and crit damage from me. So he's going to get a lot of shit from me. And then all he got to do is just basically just body kids left and right. But he's also getting the healing from me. And all I got to do is sit in the cut and just constantly aim my gun at them and just start shooting at them depending on how many crits I hit. So the more crits I hit, the more damage he does. And then I got talented on this gun, which means I get more skill power. And I just keep constantly getting my shit back over and over again. So that's ridiculous. All right. So now, holster. I'm running 7% on my skill haste, and also have almost maxed out so far as my firearms and my stem and then my electronics, right? And I'm also running a 6% first aid ally heal. So, like I said, this is a support healer build for your team, not for you. You're already at 314,000 toughness, right? So you're gonna pretty much get in the full over here anyway. And because since your team is pretty much 9 to 10 running booster shot because they want the stats effect, you can run into their booster shot to get the stats effect to make the toughness go even more higher. And then out of that, they get a healing from you. So it's like pretty much you can run an overdose with this build. Like you can run, let's say if I didn't want to run a defib, I can run an overdose and then he used a booster shot, right? He can use the booster shot and I run an overdose. He can pretty much just go inside my overheals and then I pop the booster shot. This way it'll feel like I have a vigorous on. All right. So now, this is another test I'm gonna show you. So you notice that my toughness right now is sitting at 314,000 on toughness, right? And then, Jug, I want you to tell them what your toughness is right now.
604,641.
Okay, so 604,000 on his toughness and mine's 314,000. So now, watch this. I'm gonna pop a smart cover on this truck, Jug, and I want you to do is I want you to run into it, get out of it, and I want you to tell what your toughness is. There's smart cover. We're gonna get into it. He gets out of it. Now look at what my toughness is and tell me what yours is.
860,661.
860,000 toughness, y'all, and I have 447,000 toughness. So just think about if I wanted to, let's say if I wanted to do this. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build my smart cover up, right? So I'm away from my smart cover. Remember, keep in mind I have 50% on skill haste, so my smart cover is gonna come back super fast, right? There's the smart cover. So now I'm gonna pop the smart cover at the hey Jug, I'm gonna pop smart cover and I'm gonna pop blue at the same time, and then I want you to tell me what your toughness is. So I'm gonna go smart cover.
Okay.
Get into it. Get out of it. Now here's the blue. Now watch this. Tell me what your toughness is.
1.511 million.
1.511 million, y'all, for toughness. That's ridiculous. And if I go to mine, 629,000, y'all, from 314,000 toughness. That is fucking ridiculous. And mind you, just with the smart cover alone, he was sitting at 800,000 on toughness, and he has a striker. That means he has a very lot of survivability. That means he could dominate kids left and right. They'll probably look at his build like, what the fuck is he running? Why is he so tanky? You know why? Because he has the smart cover out. Smart cover is a very big key thing for this build. If you want to run a healer, you must need to pause for the Caduceus. So this way, like I said, you have a very high rate for crit hit chance because you need crit hits for 1% of your skill power, right? I have 388,000 skill power. I have, let's say, if you have the pulse and I pop this, go to here, I'm sitting at a 38.80 on my crit chance and 51.80 on crit damage, which means he's gonna get a very nice healing rate from me just by me shooting. And on the main reason I want defib is because of this. I have defib, and my talents I have on is battle buddy. So if he goes down, just think about if he goes down and I pop defib and he gets a 30% incoming damage from me, right? 30% incoming damage from me plus my smart cover. That's a lot of. He's gonna be sitting around with the exact same amount of toughness, just as much as if I was popping my blue. He's gonna be sitting there by 1.5, like 1.8 million toughness. That is a lot. That's only if he goes down though. The moment he gets back up and he gets into that smart cover, he's invincible. He's unstoppable. Period. The only way how you can knock him down is if it's Super Fat 12. Like you have a very massive ass focus fire with attack link, or you gotta wait for his stats to drop. Alright? So another build I run strike at because of course I'm sitting in low health because it says reach low health, reduce active skill cooldowns by 20%. So of course you're gonna be running this build a lot because of course I have a very low toughness, 314,000, right? Triage, heal an ally with skills, reduce skill cooldowns by 15%, affects group. So this is a plus for your healing. So if I'm running defib and then you got rapid on top of that, you got triage on top of that, you got 50% skill haze, you got defib going off over and over, or you can use an overdose, or you can use a booster shot. This is a big must for Super Fat to where you want to run this build how you want to run it, because you got that. The reason why I run the fucking battle buddy is because you got the defib, right? So you want to get your teammate back up. But not only that, defib helps out for that, but you got a nice ass healing. So if you look at my healing rates, that's ally heal, 434,580 for ally heal. That's a lot of healing for your team. So let's say, Jug, what I want you to do is I want you to drop some nukes. I want you to drop you some nades down on yourself to get your health drop down. So watch how Jug he's gonna drop his health down to get his healing up. They're saying to keep dropping them until you get your healing down low. I'm gonna show him what your healing look like. All right, drop another one. Now keep watching. Watch this. Drop another one. You ain't got no more heals. But fuck it. But you guys can see my point. But yeah, if he had enough bars to the point to where all his healing, like let's say all his health is gone, right? I'm running a 434,000 on ally heal because I got so much 6% ally heals on this build. So you're gonna be constantly getting more heals from me back to back. All right, along with triage, along with you got rapid. Decrease cooldowns by 50%, so you got 15. Plus you got the 50. Hold on, you got, where's it at? 50%, so that's 65 grand total. Plus, if I want to go here, where are you? Strike back. So let's say I was on low health, so that's 20. So that's 85% grand total for me getting all my shit back. That's only if my health was low. If my health was low, it'd be at 20%. If not, it'd be at a 65. That's a very nice healing. Now you gotta keep in mind it's only two of us. So think about if it was a full group and I'm just constantly popping my heals over and over. I would get my heals back so fucking quick. You'd be like, God damn, his healing just keeps coming back. All right.
I put tactician on. You want me to try it again?
All right, yeah, go ahead and try it. So he's running tactician. Now now you see his health, right? Watch this. Look at that. Look at that healing. Look at that healing. It went from a black boy, it just went straight up, straight directly up to him, just by giving him a full hit, just by him running into it. And mind you, he almost killed himself. So that's just for the no. And then not only that, I just popped the defib on him. So Jug, what you do is I want you to use that again, and I'm gonna show him exactly how fast my shit come back. Now watch this, y'all. Damn, he killed himself. Now he killed himself, right? Now watch this shit. He gets up. Now what's your toughness right now?
399,000.
All right, he's 399,000. Now what was your?
So it's gonna be low.
Okay, now what's your toughness before that?
297.
So he was almost at he's at 297. Now mind you, he's almost close to 400,000 on toughness. So he went from a 297 to almost 400,000 on toughness. So just think about if I were to pop. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot this right. I want you to kill yourself again, and then I'm gonna drop a deep. No, don't get on it yet. BFB yourself. Drop yourself again. Now, do it again. I want you to kill yourself. Now, watch this. Wait till his health goes low. He's gonna go down. So he goes down. Get yourself up. He's gonna get that toughness from me just from defib, and then I'm gonna pop defib on him. So get on the smart cover and then tell me what your toughness is.
525,000.
525,000, guys. Now imagine he was at a 297 before he even touched any of my shit. Now I even popped my blue.
That
Just
makes the tactician almost as high as my striker.
Right, almost as high as the striker. His striker is around like 500,000. So I mean, his striker is like 600-some thousand, right? So keep this in mind. His toughness was just 295, and I just popped the fucking defib on him to give him more of the damage reduction for 30%, right? Then I just popped the fucking smart cover on the truck for him to get into it. He's sitting over 500,000 toughness from 295. I haven't even popped my blue yet, and then look how fast my skills just came back. This build is fucking annoying in a lot of ways on how you want to run it. So, hope you guys like this build. I mean, this build is like fucking ridiculous so far as you being ally hell. So keep in mind that if you want to run a healer, if I want to run a healer with this build, I could run this. You pop this pulse, and then you start shooting with your Caduceus. So this way, you just constantly just shooting over and over. You just constantly just shooting over and over again so far as you just getting your healings back for yourself, right? But you gotta keep in mind though, you have Talented on. Since you have Talented on, you have, it says right here, where's it at? Each crit hit heals you and your group for 1% of your skill power. I'm sitting almost 400,000. If I pop my pulse, this gives me more crit hits. You know what I mean? Along with my Caduceus, and I have ally heals on me, so which means I can keep on popping my fucking defib over and over. If my teammate goes down, I pop this on him. He's gonna keep constantly getting hit. He's gonna get up. He's gonna get a boost from me. He's gonna get his toughness up from me, and he's gonna get a full effect healing from me on top of that. And your skills gonna keep coming back over and over. So this means you can keep on popping as many fucking defibs or overdose or booster shots as you possibly want to. 434,000 ally heal, you can't beat that. All right. And I hope you guys like this build. If you guys know what I'm saying, if you like what you see, make sure you hit that like on it. If you know what I'm saying, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe on it. But without further ado, this is the dark side of so far as my tactician healer, ally healer build, and a lot of ways how you can run it. So if you hope you guys like it, hope you enjoy. Peace. It's gonna hate.